What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How are you doing? We are the Kamen Riders here on this channel.
We are the Kamen Rider Duo!
Yes, this is
Kamen Rider Ichigo!
Kamen Rider Nigo. And we are Kamen Riders. Actually, this is just your host, Lionheart, and that's Dark Garo. We are the Apex, and we're excited because we're here to watch a new episode of Tojima Wants to Be a Kamen Rider.
Kamen Rider Jack! Well, wrong one.
Yeah, so right now this is supposed to be a training episode in which the gangster comes in with Tojima to go meet oh my god, Ichigo V3 to go train in the wilderness to avoid, Shaka from following.
Hey!
So hopefully the training will work and we're gonna see how that goes out. This is gonna be interesting. But meantime, we're gonna go into the reaction video and we're gonna do it transforming with the capsule. So, give me a second. It's a little hard to see because I can't see. Oh, I cannot see for shit. I'm on it. Damn, man. Is he that exhausted from walking?
It depends how far they walk.
They say it's a long walk coming from the mountain. And he also makes fruit too and sells it, so. Jesus, dude's all cut up and everything. Oh shit!
Not the food!
He got the food. You just punched the man right away? That is not the case.
That's the case.
Yeah, but she was injured before he showed up, though. Jeez, and he doing this in his boxer briefs? Oh, that's not gonna go well. Oh! Tojima, bro, fight!
He doesn't have his mask.
I don't give a fuck. This is a training part for him. Let him fight without the mask. Bro, how many is it for you, bro? Nah. Tojima, get your ass up, man. We not getting licks from V3 like that. Nah, Tojima, give it to him. Oh, he's doing it without the mask? Oh, he is using the mask. Okay.
He got the mask inside his jacket. I'm surprised the mask is not destroyed.
Come on, Tojima. Oh, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh! He's dead. Bro, and his ass is all out of the air.
He's dead.
A chop and a punch on both ends? Jesus. You just realized that? How oblivious are you? That is looking good.
He's hungry. You like food?
Bro, the way he's cut up, man, I'm not surprised he ain't
We have to
hungry.
get that. We have to train ourselves.
No, we really have to. We will. It's still beginning of the year.
You got that?
I know, and I have my gym downstairs.
Damn. Oh, he's using the broken chopstick.
Yeah, chopsticks, still chopsticks. Got it.
And he said that they're just pretending that they cannot defeat the shocker.
Yeah, you can't say that shit now. Oh, you realizing it now, right? It wasn't as simple as you think it was.
But Kamara do run away when they need to.
I mean, Ichigo at one point did when he lost his fight.
And they come back stronger.
Yeah. What the hell was that? While I die, I'm gonna nestle my head on those breasts right there. That's exactly what they're thinking. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die at happy.
I bet you'd be happy dying like that.
No, actually, I would actually fight. Not do it the way they did it.
With multiple groups like that?
They shocker. Even if they're women, I'll fight them. Remember, we had this discussion already about that. If women like shocker combatants existed like that, I would fight them, no holding back.
That's aura.
Have you seen their bodies? Anyone want that? They want to eat. Most likely no, but you're gonna have to try.
Even though you're a shocker.
That's
oh, there's a shocker symbol.
Yeah, we remember we saw that. I thought that was crazy when we saw that. Damn, bro. Do all Japanese girls in this show have to have like massive tits? That's your wife, man. She wants to help you.
Now I want to know if Tackle is still recovering well enough.
Well, the injury's in her knee, so that shouldn't stop her from working out in the upper body. I mean, when I got my foot injured, I still did exercises for my upper body. So she can still do the same. Wait. Mitsuba, you just go get in.
She's gonna dress up as a man.
What? How is she gonna pull it? You see how stacked she is? How the fuck is she gonna pull that off? Hey.
There's a way.
Again, I don't know if she's supposed to pull that off, man. Huh. So he does the same thing Tojima did. Because he had done the same thing. He would hit a tree and kick it.
He realized something.
Yo, Tojima, it ain't gonna take you a while to do that because you already do this all the time. Still nothing. He tried to go full JoJo and he still couldn't do it. Wow.
Wow. One wrong move and they could fall down.
He just did 100 pull-ups on this? These are freaking monsters.
That's what One Punch Man trained himself.
Well, no, no. Really, dude? Hit him.
Oh, nothing!
You just ate that?
He just ate that.
What the hell? Oh! No, there's no playing around with these two. I don't know if I could do a hot pot if there wasn't any like meat or something in it.
You
know?
could.
No, I don't know if I could take that because like.
Well, I know I've been in a hot pot restaurant. I just pour the meat, but most of the time I do it with no meat. Do seafood and other stuff.
Yeah, but this is all vegetables and mushrooms and stuff.
Yeah, it's good.
Are you serious? That's all you have, bro, is salt?
Well, he only used salt. That means there are basically no other ingredient.
Oh! Oh! Bro, I'd freak out if my son hit his head like that. I'm sorry, what?
Oh, yeah.
That happened?
Yeah. I forgot about that episode. Kamen Rider trained their self extreme.
Wow, you had your brother do this to you? Bro, I would punish you so fucking badly, man. That is so dangerous. Yeah, you're gonna die with honor fighting against an enemy that's causing havoc. So yeah. Spoiler? Really? God damn it, I didn't need to know that. It was already bad to know Rider Man's death. Now I gotta know that? God damn it.
Yeah, but they both came back to life.
Turtle Bazooka? There's a person named Turtle Bazooka? Hey! Our girl Tackle! What'd I say? Still work out the upper body. Yeah, you all get your revenge, Tackle. That's right, girl. Next episode. Whoa. I was craving a battle with Shocker. Hey! One more time. Yo, seriously, my brother, why is it that every time they finish the ending, they give us these fucking fire-ass artwork, especially the most recent ones we've been looking at right there.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with Tojima, with the rider next, with Ichigo right on the side, like the spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, man, that artwork's so beautiful. That's something we need for our, like, when we have our own images and everything,
Mm-hmm.
we want to have, like, that position, but we got the spirit of a writer that really correlates with us inside, you know?
Yes.
And honestly, that's a little bit hard since we have so many favorite writers, especially me and him. I mean, he's watched this more than I have, but I've, you know, watched them individually from like specialties and everything. But either way, this was a very entertaining episode, and it made me also jealous too. Actually, I think it should make him jealous too, because it's like we both need to. No, I'm just saying we both need to.
Work out our body.
Yeah, I mean, right now I'm losing the weight, but tone-wise, like physically, it could be better though. It could be better. But you know what? You and me, you know, we have each other. We can train. We can do all that. You know, because I have a gym and I got focus mitts, and we can really put in the focus. You know. I think the one thing we're not able to do is practice rider kicks, because that really requires like one of those
flexible.
No, not that. That's not what I'm talking about. I mean, like you need something to kind of like when. Yeah, like something like one of those places that have a lot of padding or something, so that when you jump, you have something soft to.
I know where.
Yeah, if like we get those practices like that, we can get the position, you know, for that. You know, we gotta learn to do it from high angles, how much distance we can make from it, you know, that or a drop kick like Valen does it. Oh man, guys, otherwise this was a great episode and I was loving every bit of it, and I was kind of like a little bit agitated with V3 because V3 just, he wasn't even in the battle. Like, bro, you live in the goddamn countryside in Japan and you want to criticize. If you wanted to be, you could be living in the fucking city near your brother. You could have tried to help out with that, okay? But you don't. You don't have a cell phone. You don't have any of that shit. You have to rely on a public phone to talk to your brother, okay? Then you sucker punch Tojima and be like, oh, you know, you left this, you let Taco get injured. First of all, Taco got injured way before he was running to try to catch up, okay? If anything, he was being smart. He was look.
Well, be happy that Taco didn't turn into a monster.
Well, you know, that was because Riderman helped out on that one. The point is like, you cannot blame Tojima for that, because then you have to blame your brother then. That's the thing. And also, Tojima didn't want to leave the fight, but he was thinking of other people, and that to me I think is the wisest decision, you know, because that would be being selfish at this point. You know, you have to think about them, think about their safety.
True.
So that's what I feel like, you know, plus it took self-discovery for Tojima to realize that not all the time writers don't have to do things alone. They can team up, and it makes them more powerful together to work as a team.
Yep.
To go over against obstacles that seem a little bit too much to reach, but you can if you do it together with assists and then like that.
Yep.
But you know, that's something Tojima discovered on his own. Unlike V3 never thought about teaming up right there, and I feel like that's what got me a little agitated with this a bit. I know I didn't show that much, but you have to come on. I mean, to say all the stuff you said about Tojima, to sucker punch him. I get it. You're trying to like motivate him, but at the same time, you blaming him too. Like, what the fuck is?
Basically, you're doing both things at the same time. Motivate him and blame at the same time.
It was mostly blaming though, if anything, you know. Jesus. But otherwise, I enjoyed this episode. Partner, do you have anything that you feel from watching the episode, anything on your mind?
I feel like that their training is almost like the One Punch Man.
Well, I remember with Saitama, it was 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, a 10-mile run, and 100 squats. That was the workout.
Yeah, but see how they trained when they were little kids? That's how they became monster. But not a regular monster, a Kamen Rider monster.
Shoot, I mean, dude, the way they were cut up, I mean, hitting the trees, and then that's not something Saitama does. He didn't do pull-ups when he did all that 100 stuff. He didn't.
No.
I mean, he got stronger, don't get me wrong, but that's because he did it every day for like 3 years, though. Every single day. You know how exhausting it is when you do those 4 workouts? You did 100 of them in a day. You're automatically sore and exhausted. I'm not trying to talk about Saitama. I'm just simply saying the human body gets exhausted when they do this much. I know because I did about 100 for 8 different workouts on a Batman workout. The next day I had trouble time moving. To do that every day is not an easy thing. Hell, punching a fucking tree isn't good. That is either gonna give you splinters, but it's gonna thicken your hands a bit because you're going like, like that. But I wouldn't mind doing that though, but not barehanded at first though. Not barehanded at first. I need something up like something close to a glove and everything.
Like how the Muay Thai train against Street, they wrap their hand with raft and.
Yeah, I would do that. I would do that as a start, and then work my way up from that. You know, but you got to get used to it though. Oh, I'm sorry, I cut you off on that. Was there any more comments you want to say about that?
No, that's it so far.
You said about the training, but like there wasn't anything else that like interaction or feeling anything.
Well, now I'm seeing that now we have a shocker that's gonna go against a shocker. Never in the writer history ever happened like that.
Actually, no, Yokoresu. Remember?
Writer man?
No, Yokoresu is a shocker command. You said shocker versus shocker.
Yeah, but in the live action, have you ever saw a shocker go against other shocker?
No, I haven't.
So, like only against new shocker team with old shocker team, possibly in Ghost movie, but they're fighting against each other and also the writer. But no, this is the first time we see a shocker that want to save humanity and other stuff.
Yeah, well, because I think the actions of what they did made them his enemy. That's why. Oh my god. Okay, guys. So we want to thank you all so much for watching. If you could do us a big favor, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for the notifications so you don't miss out on content such as this. Otherwise, we gotta bid you all adieu.
Au revoir.
And I know I usually would say bye, but I feel like I want to leave it like this, you know? The whole. Shit, right? Christ, did I mess up again?
Did you turn it off?
No.
Push it in.
That's what she said.
Yeah, you're not doing that right.
Dude, I'm trying to be careful because you push it too hard, then all of a sudden it does the other one. We're gonna leave, guys. This is how we do it.
You messed it up.
I did. Did I mess it up?
Yep. That's how you touch it.
I wasn't touching the pegs though. It's like, that's what I mean. You gotta be careful how you force it because if the pegs go out, then it's like.
Alright.
Let me try. Jesus Christ.
$1,000 years later.
Shut up, man. It's not making the sound. What the hell is it not making the sound? What the fuck? You son of a bitch. You did not put this thing right. What did you do?
Is it on?
I swear to God it was on. I'm not kidding. This was on. I just turned it back off now. You see? You see how you just did that? I don't think you got the pegs right. I don't think.
Oh, the peg just went down.
Ha!
So much that you pushed too many times. Hold up.
Bro, just have the thing all the way up though.
It was all the way up.
Yeah, but be careful how you went. Be careful. Oh, God, I want to be careful because then I don't want to say pause. Alright, we're gonna leave you guys like this, okay? You know what? Screw this. I can't take it. I can't take it.
Did I put the right pin or did I put the wrong one?
You put the wrong pin. That's what it is. It doesn't matter.
Show it.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're leaving like this, okay? Put the mask on because we're gonna leave like this.
Rider!
Yeah. Let's do it together. Jesus Christ. Alright guys, we gotta bid you all adieu, but we're gonna do it with a henshin and be like this. Say goodbye, good night.
Rider! Henshin! I need some motherfucking views.